already know that Judas Priest reportedly did not have creative control over making Rockstar. It's one thing I didn't like. Another thing I didn't like is they use a lot of inaccurate songs. Rockstar is set in the mid-80s to early 90s. Lots of the songs they use are not in the right time. Like, might be 80s, but some of the songs they use are from 1992. And it just blew me away reading that. I'm like, I like the lyrics of the song. What year is this? Oh, 87, 80, 85, 1992. A lot of people think that Cherry Pie is the 80s. Sure sounds like it, but Cherry Pie from Warrant is actually in the early 90s. And Feed My Frankenstein sounds also like it's from the 80s. A lot of the early 90s songs, especially from big bands of the 80s, sound 80s-ish. But not grunge. Grunge pretty much turned into 90s music. I mean, the minute grunge came in, thanks to Seattle, and I don't mind grunge. I actually enjoy it. Chris Cornell and Kurt Cobain, amazing stars, and God bless them for creating grunge. They were the pioneers of grunge. Chris Cornell, he outlived Kurt. Now a lot of other rock stars are going to outlive Chris. But anyway, I don't like the inaccuracy when it comes to music and when it comes to periods and times like that. Like, for period dramas and period films, the music has to be accurate with the time. For instance, if I was to do a song, or if I was to do a film set in 1987, I would do all the songs that were from 1980 to 1987. And if it's the summer of 1987, I would keep using the songs that were from that period in time. But I wouldn't play songs like Hot Love or Need You Tonight, because those songs didn't come out until towards the end of the year. Both albums, The Hunger and Kick, were big hits, so I wouldn't play those until it's like set in the Thanksgiving time of 1987. So yeah, I like accuracy when it comes to films, especially, era films like Rockstar and The Doors, Almost Famous. So yeah, inaccuracy was the biggest boo-boo I saw for this film, but still enjoyable. I mean, what period drama isn't really accurate, or which dramas are usually inaccurate? Anyways, I will rate Rockstar, because of the cons of this, I'm going to say 7 out of 10 film cameras. The majority of the film is enjoyable, but those inaccuracies really upset me. And that's all I want to say about Rockstar. So, with that said, get your library card, pick up your iTunes card, and watch one of the best lesson films ever made.